Abraham, you studied fine art and design in Lagos and worked in advertising for over 15 years. What was your experience of studying art in Nigeria and compared to what you've experienced and learned since you've been in England?
For me, I'll say studying art in Nigeria was an opener to my world of creativity. It was the foundation to how I started exploring art and expressing myself. It wasn't an easy one because then you have to live by the rules while we're studying. There were principles to how you should approach the mediums that you use to express yourself. On the other hand, in England, I think my experience of the art world was pretty much about my life experience and how my environment and my journey through life had shaped me. And I just wanted to have a conversation. And the best way to do that was through art, which is an integral part of my core as human.
Could you just say a little bit about that shift from work, from training in fine art, then moving into design? What was the difference, or what is the similarity?
In both worlds, what I find common actually is the fact that I was living true life as an artist. However, it wasn't a smooth one. I'd quickly pivoted from doing pure art into communications arts, which is design. And I enjoyed that because I really enjoy putting aesthetics together, making sure things are really eye candy and really appealing to people. It was pretty much like a product design. But along the line, I also realized that in communicating through art, you have to consider people's emotion and pretty much put yourself in their position in order for you to sell the product to them. So it's not just about aesthetics, it's also about how do you communicate to them using that medium to sell a product. Coming to the UK, I got tired of that, to be very honest, and I just wanted to tell my own story, have conversations of my reality, the things that shape me, the world that I find myself. Not necessarily to change it, but to kind of bring awareness through my practice, basically.
Thinking about the exhibition itself, then, kind of dealing with some grand themes in this, but if you could explain more about the themes that are coming out within the exhibition and why they are important to you and to others that experience it.
When I moved from Nigeria to the UK, it was a quantum leap for me because I wasn't too sure what I was up for. I wasn't sure if it was a journey that would come out positive or negative, but all I knew was that's what I wanted to do. In terms of the philosophical theme that I've chosen for those pieces, it was a borrowed narrative from a Yoruba songwriter called Chief Commander Ibn Obe. And it was a journey of a man and his family traveling through time, and they would meet strangers at every point of their their journey, and the strangers at every point will tell them something different from the other. The first stranger, an instance was when the first stranger looked at him and his children, his son and his wife on the horse, and says to him, why are you walking while your family's on a horse? Are you a slave walker? You should enjoy as much as you've walked as well. You should also be on a horse. And then he continued that journey, this time with him, his son and his wife on a horse. And another stranger looked at him and say, oh, why are you trying to strain the horse? Is it because the horse is not able to talk and is an animal? So you're trying to kill the horse with your burden. And then he had to change at that point to leave just his son. He met another stranger, and he goes on and on like that. And then until he reached the conclusion where he goes, irrespective of you listening to people that you encounter in your journey, what really matters is the decision that you make for yourself. And he just put everybody on the horse, and then they moved on and completed his journey safely. And what it means is you can satisfy everybody through your journey. You pretty much just have to listen to yourself and what you think works for you at that particular time, because you're the traveler. You're the one who's going through time. You're the one who knows what works where and what works what, because you've walked the path. Your experience is not the same as every other person, and that was what kind of fueled that story or the context of that body of work. But in general, to turn all the works together, the idea was pretty much changing the perception of people thinking relocating or moving from one place is because you're coming from a primitive world and you have nothing to offer. So I just wanted to put that on canvas. Just for people out there to know that I don't know for sure what my final destination would be in terms of the mediums and how I approach my work, but what I know is I'll keep creating based on the materials that feels really natural.